Welcome, 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 welcome back to my life. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. Where are you streaming from? I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. How are you doing? Today, I want us to just gist. I want us to just, gist about life. You know, a lot of the time when you ask anybody what what they're aspiring to be, what they want their life to be, majority of the people will say they want to live a good life, right? Majority of the people will say they want to live a good life. They want to, be able to support their family. They want to make more money to be able to support their family. They want to live in good homes. They want to be able to travel abroad. They want to be able to do a lot of things that requires money, lots of it, right? But the thing is, nobody talks about what problem they are willing to solve. What problem they are willing to solve to be able to cross to another side where you make all the money you want to make. Now, you see a lot of people, they struggle with maybe their jobs or their business. You see them once in a while, they tell you that, okay, this thing is not working, that is not working. But they keep complaining about something that is not working, but it never occurred to them to try something else.
Oh, I got it.
It never occurred to them to try something else. I tell people, if you're doing one thing and it's not working, try some other things. Try some other things. If you're doing a particular thing and it's not working, try and do some other things. If you're doing business and it's not working, try and get a regular job and have your business as a side piece, as a side hustle. Okay? That way you'll be able to make a lot more money to be able to support yourself and your family, right? Another thing is, a lot of people, they find it difficult to sell themselves. Some people, are struggling financially, but if you tell them to start creating content, they will say they are shy. Now, there are lots of people that are making a lot of money, even though it's not easy to make money on social media. If anybody tells you it's easy to make money on social media, the person is lying to you. Okay? It's not easy to make money on social media, be it on TikTok or on YouTube. It's not easy. But nothing is easy in this life. Nothing is easy. For you to make anything, you must be solving a problem for somebody. Thank you for joining. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, Robbie. I see you. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
Thank you for joining this live. Where are you streaming from? If you tell them to create content on TikTok, they will tell you they are shy. You tell them to, do a business that will, make them an income. They will say they are shy. There are some businesses, right now, everybody is selling beauty products. The market is saturated, truth be told. Everybody is selling beauty products. Everybody is selling perfumes. Everybody is selling skincare. Now, if you tell somebody to, start selling maybe thrifted items, they will tell you they are shy. Thrifted items like shoes, bags, clothes, they will say they are shy. How can you be shy when you don't have money? Is English your first language? No, English is a borrowed language. Why? You don't understand me? My English is not Englishable for you. Where are you streaming from? English is not my first language. Where are you streaming from? You don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand English. You speak French or you speak Spanish.
Ouch!
Sorry, baby. So I'm saying, a lot of the time they say they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that because they are shy. They don't know how to talk. Nobody is born with how to talk on camera. Nobody is born with
What are you doing?
confidence. Nobody is born with style. Nobody is born with charisma. If you're just joining, welcoming. I see you. Thank you for joining. Tell me where you're streaming from. Nobody is born with confidence. Nobody is born with charisma. Nobody is born with hard work. All of these things are learned as you go through the journey of life. You learn these things. As you go through the journey of life, you learn these things. So it is not enough for you to complain about a lot of things that is not working out. What are you doing about it? Are you just sitting at a spot and just saying, oh, this is not working, that is not working, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting what I deserve, life is happening to me, I don't know what is going on?
Hello.
The truth is, everybody you see, everybody that is living on this earth is going through things. It's just that there are levels to what people go through. There are levels to what people go through. The knowledge you have, the experience you have, and your intelligence are the things that shape your life, are the things that shape your opinion of things. Now, if you see that you don't like where you are, what do? You try to improve yourself. You try to improve yourself. If it requires you to learn a new skill, learn a new skill. Now, if you say you don't even have money to learn skill, there are informations everywhere, especially on YouTube. There are informations on YouTube. Whatever skill you want to learn, there is somebody that is an expert on YouTube that is creating content around the things you want to learn, around the skill you want to learn. So what do? Go on YouTube and see information you can get around a particular skill that you want to learn. And if it requires you to, pay for courses, pay for courses. If it requires you to pay for a one-on-one coaching section with an expert, somebody that is good at what they do, and you want to learn from them, if you have the money, pay and learn. You might be asking me, oh, okay, and what about if I finish learning, what do I do? You start to sell. And if you ask me, how do you sell? You can sell on social media. You ask me, how do you sell on social media? Now, the thing is, you are going to create an account on TikTok. You're going to create an account on YouTube. You are going to create an account on Instagram. Now you are going to choose which application is friendly to me, which application do I find comfortable to create content about, or to create content on. If you choose TikTok, start creating TikTok videos, start creating content. I will tell you, content is not easy. If you're thinking that you start creating content today and next week you're already making a lot of money, you are deceiving yourself. Even if you want to start going live on YouTube, before you can start going live, you must have gotten at least 50 subscribers on YouTube. And if you want to go live on TikTok, you must have gotten up to 1,000 followers to be able to go live. Live is one way you can use to going live is one way you can use to build your watch hours. If you want to monetize your page, going live is one way to build your page, build the watch hours on your page, so that you can monetize your page, so that anytime you create content, you upload, whatever views you get, YouTube will pay you. Whatever views you get, YouTube will pay you. But before you get to that point, you have to have created content. You have to have gotten your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. You have to have created. Now, a lot of people will say, but I don't know how to create content. I'm shy. Just what you do is give yourself a target. Create content up on, like, you can't create a target for yourself. You can tell yourself that, okay, before I start complaining that this thing is not for me, content creation is not for me, I'm going to create 100 videos. I'm going to create 100 videos and see how it goes. Believe you me, if you create 100 videos on YouTube, like you create content today, you post, you got views, you did not get views, tomorrow you come, you create content, you post, you got views, you did not get views, you keep creating this content, you keep creating and posting until you get 100 videos on your page. There is nothing you want to tell me the YouTube algorithm will have noticed you. The YouTube algorithm would have noticed you. The YouTube algorithm would have collected data on the type of content you create. And believe you me, it does not matter what you create content about. There are people on social media that are your people. They will find you. Another thing you must have learned, if you create 100 videos and posts, now there is no way you will create 100 videos and you will not get better with the things you do. You will get better with your camera presence, 1. 2, you will get better with talking to your audience. 3, you will get better with editing. 4, you will get better with coming up with content ideas. 5, you will get better with the way you edit your content. 6, you will get better with your captions. 7, you will get better with your composure. Like, you will get better regardless. Even if you're not getting subscribers, you're not getting anybody watching you, there is no way you will create 100 videos on YouTube and posts and the YouTube algorithm will not pick an interest on you. There is no way. There is no way. If you dedicate yourself to posting consistently, let's say you post every single day for a month, guess what? You've gotten, Mama, you fall there. Don't fall down. No. Should I move it closer to you?
No.
I shouldn't move it. Okay. Don't injure yourself. Oh. It's okay. Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's okay.
It's okay. There is no way. If you post consistently, if you tell yourself for the next, okay, you say December is almost over. Today is what? If you tell yourself that, okay, starting from today, I'm going to start creating content on YouTube. If you start creating content, let's say tomorrow you start creating content, from tomorrow to the end of the year, you must have already uploaded like 15 videos. Don't worry if nobody watched it. Don't worry if you watch it and then you cringe. Don't worry. That cringe you are cringing is the price that you pay for the results you are expecting to get. Okay? So, and if you're expecting that, if you start creating content and then you start, telling all your family and friends to support you, to, subscribe to your channel, watch your videos, like your videos, and then you'll be surprised, you'll be disappointed, because when you start creating content newly, a lot of the people will not support you. A lot of your family and friends will not support you because they want to see if you are serious with what you say you are doing. A lot of people will not support you, especially your family and friends. People that will support you are people that you don't even know from Adam. And if you have a business, social media is another place that you can market your business. You have a business, you come on social media, you talk about your business, Of course, it will be difficult, especially if you have other things that you're doing. Creating time to create content for your business, creating time to come on social media, come on live, or, come and talk about what you do. It will require you to create some time. If you are not intentional with creating time to come on social media and talk about what you do, then nobody is going to see you. And one good thing with social media is the fact that the social media algorithm will take you and take your product, whatever you're selling, it will take you and show it to the people that need you or need your service or your product. So if you are somebody that have a business and you're struggling, especially if the business is new, if the business is a new business, a lot of business owners struggle, especially in the first year of opening a business. There is no much profit coming in. You're trying to raise, capital. You're trying to raise funding. You're trying to raise funds to keep the business running. You're not even thinking about profit yet because you're trying to get money to run the business. It's kind of difficult. You're paying bills, you're paying salaries, you're paying a lot of things to keep the business running. It's going to be, difficult. It's going to be discouraging. But if you keep at it, eventually you will break even. Now, if you ask a lot of people that own multi-million naira businesses, right? If you ask them, they will tell you when they started the business, they didn't think that they were going to make it. A lot of them. They didn't think that they were going to make it, but eventually they did. Because they were intentional about what they are doing, what results they want to get. Even though the result was not coming at first when they started, they still kept at it. They kept going. And at the end of the day, they started making it. And one thing I tell people when it comes to content creation, there is power in compounding. You know what they talk about? Compounding interest in investing is the same thing here. It's just that the difference is that you're not investing money, you're investing your time. You're investing your time and you're investing your energy. If you say you're not making any money, nobody is watching you, and then you create one content, you post, nobody is watching you, maybe, yeah, truly nobody is watching you, one video is there. Tomorrow you create another one, nobody is watching you. You've created one video, that video is already there. You keep creating this content even though nobody is watching. At the end of the month, you have 30 videos on your channel. And then take, for instance, one day, and for anything you find yourself doing, do it well. Even if you think nobody is watching you, even if you think the algorithm is not posting your page, is not posting your videos, whatever you find to do, do it well. One day, it can just be one person. It can just be one person that have a very large platform, and then the person comes across your page or comes across your video, and then find your videos interesting and decide to go through your page, go through your channel, and then they see that, oh my god, this person has been very consistent. Even though nobody is watching him or her, he or she have a very, very value packed content on their page. What do you think they will do? One person can decide to repost your video, and your videos will begin to get traction. Your channel will begin to get traction. Do you understand? Now, if you now say, oh, nobody's watching me, I'm tired of this content creation thing, I don't want to create anymore, you stop creating content. And then maybe one day, somebody finds your page or finds your channel and finds you interesting and go on to check out your channel to see what you have done. And then they get to your channel, nothing is there. What do you think they will do? They will click out, because there is nothing on your channel to hold them down. There is nothing on your channel to keep them, engaged. There is nothing on your channel to like. There is nothing on your channel to comment. So I'm saying, if you're creating content, nobody is watching, don't stop creating. Don't stop creating. There will come a time when people will find you and find you very interesting, and they will want to connect with you. There is nothing as beautiful as creating a community on social media. Like, you go out, maybe you go to the markets, you go to the mall, and then you see people that your friend that met you on social media, you see them real life, and then they will connect with you real life. That feeling is so good. That feeling is priceless. A lot of people want to live good life, but you're not even solving any problem. You want to make so much money. What are you selling? As far as this life is concerned, every person that you know or that you've heard about that makes so much money, that is a multi-billionaire in dollars, in pounds, in euros, they are selling something. It's either they are selling a product or they are selling a service. No man is an island. For you to be able to make money, for you to be able to, make headway, you have to find something to sell. What are you selling? Are you selling your knowledge? Are you selling your experiences? What are you selling? Are you selling your skill? What are you selling? What do you have? What do you have to give as a value? What do you give as a value? A lot of the time you see people say, oh, I don't have a job, I'm looking for a job. What happens to going for internship? If you see that you're not seeing jobs, offer to help in companies. You can go for internship, you can go for all these volunteer jobs, even in churches, in mosques, wherever. As far as you have value to give, if you are giving value, money will find you. Money will find you. That is the mistake a lot of young people are making right now. They want so much money, but they don't want to give anything in return. You have to give value. You have to give value for people to be able to see you and, pay you. Some people would bless you because they see that you're giving value. Now, they're not even paying you because of what you're giving. They are just blessing you. Like they say, okay, I see your efforts, I see what you do, thank you for all you do, and then they will sow a seed into your life. They will bless you. That is a good one. So I'm saying, for if you're out there, you're saying you don't have a job, you don't know what you want to do. If you have a phone, just start creating content. You can create content on YouTube, you can create content on TikTok. If you get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, start going live. Start going live and start talking about what you can do. Now, if you're saying you don't know what you can talk about, you don't know what you can create content about, what did you study in school? What did you study in school? Did you study accounting? Did you study business management? Did you study what did you study in school? That if you can sing self, what did you study in school? Write it down. Get a writing notes. What you study in school, write it down. Yes. What you have interest in, what makes you happy, anything that you know that if you're talking about it like this, you are so happy about it. Even if they are paying you, they are not paying you, you don't mind, you just want to talk and talk and talk and talk. Write it down. It can be football, it can be cars, it can be music, it can be product, perfumes, it can be books, it can be anything, it can be crocheting, anything you like to talk about, anything you know that you like to talk about and it gives you joy. Write it down. What are your hobbies? Do you have any hobby? I know in this time and age it's difficult for a lot of people to have hobbies because 247 we are all on our phones. We don't even have time to do anything else. We don't have time to spend with family, we don't have time to spend with friends. 247 we are always on our phones. We don't even have any hobbies anymore. What are your hobbies? If you don't have hobby, think in your mind, when you were growing up, what did you used to do? You used to play ball. Go to the field every Saturday. You will see people playing ball. Join them and play ball and move your body and exercise your body so that blood can flow through your body well, so that your brain can be active, so that you don't have brain fog. What are your hobbies? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Write it down. What are the things people come to you for advice for? If 5, 10 people, come to you for advice, that means they always come to you for advice. If they run into trouble, the first person they call is you because they want you to advise them on a particular thing. That means you know so much about that thing that a lot of people don't know about. Thank you, Bubu. There's some things you know better than any other person. What do you know? What do people come to you for advice for? It can be styling. Write it down. It can be gold. See, there are some people, when they see what you're wearing, they see you wearing a piece of jewelry. Like they see you wearing a piece of jewelry. They know, when they look at that jewelry you're wearing, they know if it's gold or not. Those people, they can identify gold jewelry, or if it's real or if it's fake, or they can identify it. That is a huge niche, because there's not so much people. There are not so much people that know about jewelry. There are not a lot of people that know how to identify gold jewelry, how to identify real from fake. There are not a lot of people in that niche. So if you're somebody that know how to identify gold jewelry, you can come and teach people how to identify real gold jewelry, how to take care of your jewelry so that it does not tarnish, how to renew your gold jewelry. All these things, it's a niche. A lot of people have that challenge. Some people, They have the money to buy jewelry, gold jewelry, but they cannot buy because one, they don't know where to buy. Two, even if they know where to buy, they don't know how to identify if it's real or fake. Are you from Nigeria? Yes, I'm from Nigeria. Where are you from? They don't know where to go and buy. They have the resources, they have the money to buy, but they don't even know how to identify real from fake. So because of that, they keep their money because they don't know where to buy real gold. But if you're someone that knows how to identify real gold, and then you're telling people how to identify, you're teaching people, do you think people will not reach out to you? People will reach out to you to book a one-on-one with you for you to teach them. That is another way you can start making money on social media. Okay, so whatever skill you know, whatever thing you know how to do. Oh, okay. You live in Russia. Okay, good to know. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Whatever thing you know how to do, write it down. After writing all of this down, what you need to do is to go through all of these things that you wrote down. Whichever one that speaks to you, put it aside. If it's what you study in school that spoke to you, that you tell yourself, thank you so much, thank you for your kind words, I really appreciate. If it's what you study in school that spoke to you, that you tell yourself that, oh, I can create content about what I studied in school, write that one aside on a separate note. Write it aside on a separate note. If you go through all the things you wrote down and you're able to come up with 3 or 4, start from there. Start creating content. By the time you start creating content about the things you wrote down, either 4 of them or 3 of them, you're able to come up, even if it's 2, start creating content around those things. By the time you start creating content, you will see the ones that people are watching more. You will see the ones that people are connecting with more. Before you know, you will be known for that thing. It's okay to start as an amateur, like you don't know much about it, you're just talking, you're just, it's okay. But as you go, you will need to study. You will need to study more. You will need to, polish your skill a little bit more, polish your confidence level, polish. Just as you go, you will see how you can do better with what you're doing. What do you need help with? Do you understand? As you go, tell me what you need help with in the comment section. As you go, as you keep creating your content, you keep seeing people that connect with you, and as you're creating content, your mind will begin to open up to how you can do that thing better. So if you don't have a job, you don't have anything you're doing, and then you're saying you don't know what to do, start creating content. A lot of people have gone from not having nothing to having something with social media. Start creating content, start volunteering, start, go for internship as a young person. If you're a young person, it does not even matter. It does not even matter if you're 30, you're 35, you're 40, and you think you are old, life is leaving you behind. I've seen so many people on this social media space. I've seen what job is good. You're 14 years old. What? You're 14 years old? Speak to your mom. If you're 14 years old, the only person you need to be listening to right now is your mom. Until you're an adult, your parents are the perfect people to guide you on what you want to do. Whatever it is you want to do, go speak to your parents. Okay? So as I was saying, if you're saying you don't want to, you don't know what to do, even if you're 30, even if you're 35, even if you're 40, and you're saying life is leaving you behind, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what you want to do. I've seen people in their 50s get a new skill, acquire a new skill. I mean 50 years old. I've seen people in their 40s learn something new, learn a new hobby. I've seen people in their, I've seen people in their 60s. There's so many old people. I don't want to say the word old because old age is just a number. There's so many people that are in their early 60s, late 60s that are on TikTok. They are not, sitting in one corner of the room and be saying, oh, I'm old, life is leaving me behind, I don't know what these young people are doing. They are very active on social media and they are making money on social media. And you, that you're a young person, you're 20, you're 25, you're 20, you have to, even if your brain is telling you, oh my God, I don't know what to do, oh my God, don't listen to it. You can do everything you put your mind to do. First thing I will tell you to pick up books, start reading books around the new skill you want to acquire. Start reading books around that particular skill your mind is telling you to, pick up a skill on, to learn about. Start reading books around that. Before you know, you will begin to pick it up. Your mind will begin to tell you if it's something you want to do or not. And another thing I would like to say is, a lot of the time, we struggle a lot with what we want to do. Even people that are, in their 40s, a lot of them are still struggling, right? They are still struggling. They don't know what to do. But what I say is, whatever your mind tells you to do, as long as you're not, you're not harming anybody, as long as you're not scamming anybody, as long as you're not doing anything to hurt anybody, if it's something that requires you to, learn it. After learning, if you now see that it's not for you, move to something else, because everybody's journey is different. Every man's journey is different. Every woman's journey is different. So for every obstacle that you see or you meet on the way as you go through life is, part of what will shape you, will be part of what will shape you to become who God wants you to become. There is nobody on the surface of the earth that was born on this earth and just grew up and became something big without working. Even those who were born with silver spoon, even those who were born with gold spoon, they still have to go through the process. A lot of people that are born without the gold and the silver spoon, they will keep saying, oh, you're lucky, you have everything figured out for you. Oh, you are lucky, you are a trust fund baby. Oh, you're lucky, your father has a lot of money to leave for you. Oh, you're lucky. Who told you so? Until you sit down with a child who his father has a lot of money and the child begins to tell you what their challenges is, then you will begin to know that everybody on the surface of the earth have something they are struggling with. Everybody you see that was born in the surface of the earth, they have something they are struggling with. A lot of all these rich man children, like we used to say, rich man children, some of them, they are struggling with inferiority complex. Some of them are struggling with loneliness. A lot of them are struggling. They are struggling with loneliness. They are struggling with a lot of things. But you will not say, oh, because that one, my friend, the father has a lot of resources for him. Me, my parents don't have a lot of resources. So therefore, I'm just going to sit down and wait for a miracle to happen. No, that's not how life works. Whatever it is you have, you must start with what you have. Even if what you have is so little, start with the little you have, and you will see God will begin to bless it. As long as you're doing it with your whole heart, you're doing it well, you're doing it truthfully, God will send people your way. God will bring people into your life that will mentor you, that will give you all the tools you need, that will give you the resources you need to become what He wants you to be. For He made you. You think it's not a coincidence, or it's not an accident that you were born into the family that you were born from, into the family you came from. It's not an accident. It's not a coincidence. There is a reason God lets you to come through that family. A lot of us don't choose the family. Of course we don't. We don't choose the family we are born into. But you know what? You are the one that will choose the family you will become, the family you will bring, you will create on the earth. You are going to choose who you will marry, even though you will not choose the person you will give birth to. But you are going to choose who you will marry. Now, if you do not give yourself the grace to be able to learn and fail, learn some things, win some, fail some, you're not going to have all of the knowledge. You're not going to have all of the equipment, all in terms of, what is in your mind to be able to raise your child. Yeah, everyone has a blessing and a problem. It does not matter if you're rich, it does not matter if you're poor, it does not matter if you're an engineer, it does not matter if you're a doctor, it does not matter if you're a trader, it does not matter what you sell or what you are or what you do. Everyone has a blessing and a problem. How you relate with what is happening around you will determine the outcome you get. A lot of people they've gone through so many things in this life. Some of them will let the life beat them down, and they don't just have the will or the zeal to fight. But some people will refuse to let life to beat them down. I say to myself, I refuse to let life to beat me down. Even when I'm in the most difficult place, when I'm in the most difficult times, when I'm in whatever is going on in my life, I tell myself, I refuse to let life beat me down. As long as I'm breathing, as long as I'm living, as long as I am breathing, I have health, I refuse to let life beat me down. I refuse to let life beat me down. So it does not even matter. Sometimes you will go through life, you will be okay, you have good jobs, you can pay your bills. Another time, you don't have a lot of resources to, support yourself. You don't have a lot of resources to support your family. You don't have a lot of resources to do. It's part of life. Do what you can to earn the little you can to be able to support yourself at that point where you are. Don't say, oh, I used to be big, but now I'm not as big as I used to be, so now I'm going to give up on life. Don't let life beat you down. It does not matter what the situation is saying. It does not matter what the circumstances does not matter what the circumstances is saying. It does not matter what life is saying. Don't let life beat you down. As long as you're living, God is not through with you. As long as you have breath, God is not through with you. So whatever you do, remember that whatever circumstances, whatever challenges you're facing is part of the things that will make you strong, that will make you grow, that will make you have every blessings that God has in stock for you. But you cannot wait. and do nothing and waiting for a miracle to happen. You cannot just sit and do nothing and wait. You are just there waiting for a miracle to happen. The problem a lot of people have is they are always, skeptical. They are always concerned about what the next person will think about them, what the next person will say about them. Oh, the next person will laugh at me. Oh, my neighbor will laugh at me. Oh, my friend will say, oh, this is what I'm doing now. Oh, my neighbor will say, oh, she does not even have money. They will laugh at me if I do this. They will laugh. At the end of the day, nobody cares about you that much. Nobody really gives I don't want to say the word, about you. They don't think about you as much as you think they think about you. Nobody cares about you, about what you do, what you don't do. At the end of the day, it's your life. And if you are going to stay broke and you are going to stay, at a spot because somebody is going to laugh at you if you try to earn money to feed yourself, then you need to have a rethink. Because as long as you're not doing anything to harm anybody, as long as you're not doing anything to hurt anybody, as long as you're earning legitimately, then you don't have to be shy. You have needs, you have wants, you want to meet this need, you want to meet that need, but you don't have a lot. Be grateful for the little you have. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. And if you're thinking a lot more money will make you happy, when you're not happy, when you don't have much, even when the money comes, it's not going to make any difference. It's not going to make much difference. Because even when you didn't have so much, you were not happy. You were not doing things that will make you happy. The things that matter most in life, you're not engaging in them, like family, like loved ones. You're not engaging with your family.
No.
You want to give it to Blessing?
No.
You want to give it to Blessing?
No.
Don't to give it to Blessing. It's Blessing's phone. No.
No. Mm.
So whatever you do, be grateful. Mama, I don't know what you want me to do for you. What do you want me to do for you? That's my time for today. So whatever you do, remember there is a reason and a purpose God created you on this earth. So start living in your purpose and God will bless you. I'll see you in my next life. Thank you for everyone that joined today's live. Thank you for all the kind words, all the likes. I really, really, really appreciate you. I'll see you in my next live. God loves you. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.